Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So, day two in Berlin, in Deutschland. And I just wanted to break down a few stereotypes. So, yesterday I said that, it seemed like, and this is very interesting because this is how stereotypes start, generalization, you have a few incidents. Well, I'm very happy to break down some stereotypes. Well, one of them is kind of sad. So, I'm going to break down three. One, so Germans, they're they're normal people like everybody else, and they also cross the street in the middle between cars. So I wasn't looking like a total stranger. That's very good, alhamdulillah, to know. Though I haven't heard a car honking since I've gotten here, and it's very crazy. I feel like people are dead. They're driving and they're zombies or something. Because nobody's honking the car in Egypt and Damascus, everywhere I've been, it's kind of been a constant beep, 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 beep. I heard some people just honk just to make the time pass by. Or they just honk. I don't know. There's many different reasons, many different honks. It's probably a different language, which I don't understand. Um, I, anyways, so that broke that down. Another thing, German person moved out of the way when I was on the escalator and I was like walking. I wasn't even like hurrying and like trying to rush and stop like a foot behind them to be like, please move. They just moved, so it's very nice. And another person quickened up and walked faster because they were at the end because they saw me coming, or maybe they were afraid of me. But I don't think that's what it was because this place is very diverse. It's very diverse. Um, and the third stereotype. So I actually saw a little kid. I mean, probably like two or three, walking around by himself. Now it seemed like he was walking with this mother, or this lady. Sorry, I should say, who I thought was his mother. And then she just kept walking, and he turned around, and I was like, "Oh, should I tell the lady, hey, your son walked the other way?" She just kept walking, and she turned around, and she was going down the stairs, and she clearly like saw him. Or if she's that bad of a mother, that's terrible. But it must have been like 5, 10 meters around, because I was watching him as I was walking, and I got pretty far, and there was nobody near him who was giving him any attention. He was just like walking around by himself. He went to this like elevator door to go down into the metro, and he was just like pressing the button to go down. I hope he's okay. I don't know how to speak German, so I couldn't have helped him. Oh, maybe. Or maybe I just did a terrible thing. Now I feel bad, and I must think about this. I went to a Vietnamese restaurant. I'm trying to get all the variety because when I was in Alexandria, there wasn't a lot. I was basically eating the same thing every day. Or maybe it's because I just didn't go out as much. I don't know. Anyways, the food was not very good. I asked for an authentic, Vietnamese thing, and I don't know, it didn't have too much taste. Though the little like spring roll things that were inside the noodles and the veggies, oh, they were really good. They were really good. I mean, seriously, really good stuff. So I haven't had Asian food in a long time. Took advantage of that. The guy spoke English, and of course he's from Vietnam. And just so you Americans know, I asked him, and he said he just went back 3 months ago, but he's been living in Berlin for like over 20 years, and he said that the older generation still doesn't like Americans. I mean, I don't blame them. It's not good to generalize, but hey, terrible thing happened there. But the young generation seems to think America's pretty cool, typical foreign thing like, hey, you're cool, America. Yeah, I've seen it in Egypt, seen it in Syria. So also, this one German guy came in, and he was so nice. I mean, it just keeps coming. Very, very nice person, very open. The whole thing about them being closed. I haven't seen that yet. And he was just speaking fluent English, and it was sweet. And his friend was there too. He knew a little bit of English, and he was a Berliner. And what the other guy said is he's one of the few because there's a lot of foreigners here. And uh, mission failed again about finding the hat and the scarf, the Mütze and the shawl, because the place closed at 6 o'clock, or what they call 1800 hours here. They don't use the AM PM thing, and that was weird. I think it has something to do with Christmas. That's what they told me. I couldn't understand the guy. He just kept talking and laughing and talking because he couldn't speak English. I should have been the one who was laughing and being so embarrassed. But if you know English, man, it's so helpful. Because if I didn't know English, I don't know what I would do. It's an international language, and so that's a good thing. It helps you when you're traveling. I just feel like an ignorant American not knowing German and coming here. It's just I feel so ignorant. Um, and lastly, energy efficient and environmentally aware. They have outside of this apartment um, complex. I mean, they have all these things for plastique, and paper, papier, and cardboard, papier, or papier, and aluminum, and glass, and all of these things. It's very organized. Also, the guy I'm staying with, my relative, he's so conscious about health and about electricity usage, unplugging things at night because not to waste electricity, not to waste water. It's so and surprising thing, we there's no dryer here. It has to do with the energy thing. Also has to do with space. But my clothes dried in like a few hours. That would normally take a day, day and a half in Alexandria. So I don't know the reason, but that's a very interesting thing. I thought a difference. And he also said that other people are like that as well. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been told. So I don't know. It's very cool. We have like different trash cans here. If you have uh, stuff that like food products and napkins and stuff, you put them in one. You have paper in one, plastic, glass, aluminum and metal and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, I also think that you should be at an intermediate level before going to a country and trying to learn the language. I think that's very clear right now. So, I, I have an intention of coming back here, and I think it'd be pretty cool to live here for like 6 months to a year in the future once I get some more German down. But I have to focus on Arabic now because I want to be sweet at Arabic, inshallah. That's all for today. I'm gonna try to head out again, even though everything is just closing down. Oh yeah, and I also went to a German restaurant. It said like, it looked like modern German cooking. That was the translation. I don't remember how to say it in German though. And I just went in there and they gave me the English menu. They couldn't really speak English in there. And I was like, I want a vegetarian dish because I can't eat the pork and all the meat and stuff. Um, but I want it to be authentic German food. And she was just like, there's no such thing. Meat is a very important part of the diet. But I'm going to put on my coat because I'm freezing my butt off. There, I need to take a little break and try to find some chocolate. I'm craving that. So, take care and look forward to the next update. Assalamu alaikum.